Okay, hi guys. I just want to declare and decree this word for God's people, especially for the remnant right now. This has just been a time of really intense warfare, so I'm just so excited to even have this time to do this right now. I just wanted to let you guys know that this is a time for new territory, and it is a time to evolve in love, to be in peace so long as it depends on you. God is giving you a new forefront. You know what that is in your own life. It might be in a job, it might be with your family, it might be with a certain family member you're trying to struggle with or develop something in them. God has conquered in your name already, but as also that you've been brought through the refining fire as Job was to be made gold for God, so that way you can stand out and you have a new knowledge and a new perspective that other people who have not been refined don't have yet. They've not seen certain inner workings of man's psychology or the way people react in their feelings or certain situations. They're just not wise to it because they've not experienced that in their lives, and you have. Now is a time that God's going to use this wisdom that He has honed in you, that He has refined in you over for some of us decades, but for some people maybe just a few years, or maybe even just in this last few weeks. It's just been like a lightning bolt of truth, so that you can understand how to approach different situations for coming tribulations, and to benefit not only yourself but God's people in general. God is just wanting you to remember that you have to go forward in love first, though, in His name. Not to use your position as one of His people to weigh things into your favor. It's not for you to be deceitful because you have this knowledge or because you have the upper hand in wisdom, but to come forward in His name in love and in peace. And that is when you will gain your victory and you will overwhelm the enemy. Also, speaking of the enemy, because this is such a high time of spiritual warfare and God giving ground to His saints, you really need to not say your prayers out loud unless you are declaring and decreeing something, or unless you are openly binding something and you've asked God if this is correct and He wants you to bind it in His name, and He has sent His holy ones that He has given charge over you to help you in the spiritual warfare. If not, don't do it. Keep it to yourself. Go to God. Ask the Ruach to guard you while you're praying. Go into your safe place. It's just make sure you're in the secret place with God as He divulges plans to you, or as that you speak to Him of new things that you want to do. This is a time for a new thing, but that's exactly why the spiritual warfare is so high for anybody that is following, devotedly given their life to Yahweh or to Christ Jesus, to El Señor, whatever you want to call Him, to El Elyon. It's the spiritual warfare is just like over the top right now. I mean, it's in dreams, it's in visions, it's circumstances, it's in gossip. Don't gossip. Whatever you do, don't gossip. Is going to come back to bite you. Whether it's in the spiritual or the physical. Because the spiritual warfare is so high, it is also what is in the spiritual is in the physical. In the spirit right now, God has given His people a great victory as of late. Whether you like Donald Trump or not, when he became president, it was a spiritual victory for, we'll oversimplify and call it good. And so, of course, the darkness is really upset with that, and they've just been coming at us like threefold to try to overwhelm us and make us feel as though we're wrong in some way, that what is good is evil and evil is good. Don't buy into it. Keep the struggle. Remember to ask God for clarity, because there's a lot of illusions right now too. What seems like it is God's plan is totally not God's plan. I've seen that again and again, not only in my own life, but for other people around me. Don't be afraid to just give your life to God each and every time. Don't hold back. Don't hold a seed of anger or hatred. Forgive. It can only help you. I hope you guys are blessed by this. I hope you're having a great day. Just remember to evolve in love. Take your love to the next level in wisdom and truth. And just have a great day. Love you guys. Shalom.